These are the challenges and concerns about the IoT. Next is the future trends in IoT. It is not stopping here. Definitely, IoT, I think it is just the beginning of IoT. We are going, we are going to see various different kinds of automation in our life, in our home, in our industries, in our sorry, other kinds of system like colleges, in agriculture, in hospitality. If we talk about some latest future trend, edge computing is one of them. What is edge computing? Uh, let's say जैसे कि हमने डिस्कस किया था कि हमको डेटा प्रोसेस करने के लिए, मैनेज करने के लिए, मॉनिटर करने के लिए हमको एक क्लाउड की जरूरत होती है. बट समटाइम लेट्स से यूजर वांट टू प्रोसेस दैट इंफॉर्मेशन ऑफलाइन. वहाँ पे इंटरनेट की अवेलेबिलिटी ना होने की वजह से वो यूजर चाहता है कि सिर्फ जो प्रोसेसिंग हो वो डिवाइस के अंदर ही हो जाए. So we have to give the capability to process such kind of information. Let's say there is a need of machine learning model. So we have to give capability of machine learning to process that machine learning model to on device. So we call such device edge devices, where we can give them capability of cloud processing. Uh, if you heard, I think there are many devices like Jetson Nano, Raspberry Pi, the many processor on which we can right now develop our machine learning models, basic machine learning models like linear regression, object detection, this kind of without any cloud integration. So when we want our device little bit more smart to handle the processing of the data, and we want that processing power, that processing capability in our device, we will use or we will make edge devices for that. So it is a processing data closer to the source for reduce the latency and improve efficiency. Because uh, sorry. Okay, so definitely it will be reduce latency and it will be efficiency, because if we put all the things on the cloud, uh, there will be we have to pay some cost, and we have to we will also maybe require a little bit more power consumption for that. So that's why we can keep some of things on our device. Give me 1 minute. Okay, let's continue. Next is AI and machine learning. Analyzing IoT data to extract visual insights and enable predictive capabilities. Because as we just discussed about the AIoT, that is a combination of artificial intelligence and machine learning. Because IoT is all about collecting data, but when we have give some capability of machine learning to this huge amount of data, we have to use some kind of machine learning models so that we can take some useful insights from the data, because it is a raw data, and finding some useful information from the raw data is a very crucial task. That's why we use some useful machine learning models like linear regression to predict the predictions and visual insights. Okay, so it is also important to connecting the machine learning with IoT, and it is continuously increasing the integration of both trending field. Okay, next is a 5G connectivity. Right now we have different bandwidth to transmit and receive the data. Uh, if you heard about the very good device in IoT, GSM module. So right now in the market, GSM module is a cellular module that is 2G, that is available in different kind of format, 2G, 4G. And right now we are waiting for the 5G. When 5G will come, it will increase the processing power and the speed of the data transmission maybe 10 times, 100 times. So it will be a very different change in the IoT sector when we are comfortable to use 5G in our IoT devices. Faster, more reliable network to support a great number of connected devices. So it is not ending here. There are a lot of topics to cover in IoT, but we have to more focus on Azure IoT. So that's why I'm giving you some topics to read or learn about the IoT. You can start the IoT from any basic simulator or basic IDE, basic code from C programming. You can start with some examples, basic microcontrollers like Arduino ESP, and you can start learning different protocols as we discussed in our tutorial. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GSM, HTTP, MQTT, WebSocket, RF, SD another. So these are the things you can go ahead with these things. Now, we will discuss cloud and the role of cloud in IoT. Cloud, it is used to process the management, and it used to process and management of the uh, data generated IoT devices. As I told you, it is the middleman between the IoT devices and application. When we send some kind of data from our device, there are some we can say there are some tasks or instructions we have to apply on our data. We have to find some useful information from data. We have to use the data to trigger some other kind of actions. So that's why cloud is important when we are connecting our IoT devices to our application, because application is the user end and IoT devices can be at other end. We have to connect both things. That's why we have to provide one middleware layer so that IoT devices can directly put the data on the cloud, and application can fetch the data from the cloud, so that both things, the IoT devices and applications, can work simultaneously. So the cloud plays a critical role in IoT by providing the infrastructure for processing, storing, and managing the vast amount of data generated by the IoT devices. So it is used for the processing, and also we have to keep that data for the long time, or we have to store that data to train our machine learning model. We have to store the data to make insights or graph from the data. That's why cloud and server is an essential need for IoT devices. It offers scalable resources for the real-time data analysis, secure data storage, and centralized management, enabling an efficient data handling and accessibility from anywhere. This is the one important thing: accessibility from anywhere. When when we want to control some devices that is not in our range, for that we have to use one middleware media, so that uh, one middleware जो कि IoT devices के साथ भी communicate कर सके and the front end application के साथ भी communicate कर सके. Then this enhance the overall functionalities and efficiency of IoT devices. Definitely, when we are using a cloud, it will be increase the efficiency of our IoT devices, because we are giving it capability to process the data and controlling it from anywhere. So definitely it will be enhance the efficiency and working of IoT devices. Next is that we are taking one example to process and management of data generated IoT devices. A smart energy meter. जैसे कि हमने example लिया था, a smart energy meter and its house generated gigabytes of data daily. The cloud processes data in real time, store it securely, providing centralized system, allowing for the efficient energy and to analysis and monitoring the all household. So making a smart energy meter definitely a very big thing where there are millions and billions of the IoT devices and they are pushing data continuously in at different intervals, maybe 5 seconds, 10 seconds. So there will be a huge amount of data. We have to extract some insight and we have to also handle the errors and challenges in those data. We have to mm, process their data for the billing purpose. So this is the one of example where we have to